All right, so I just realized we didn't actually answer the question. We found out how much water they needed, but the question was, do they have enough water? So that's when we had to we had to say, okay, so they have, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, where was it? One quart. That's right, 1 quart of water. So what we need to figure out to answer this question is, how many quarts are in a gallon? So we're going to use our little gallon trick. We draw our giant G. Then there are 4 quarts in a gallon, so you put 4 Q's in there. Each quart has 2 pints, so we put 2 P's inside each Q. And each pint has 2 cups, so we put 2 C's in each pint. So we know if the Social Studies Club has 1 quart, that means they have 1, 2, 3, 4 cups. So I have to say to myself, which one's bigger? 4 holes or 2 holes? Obviously, hopefully, we picked the right one. So remember, big number gets eaten by the small number, okay? Put it in the right direction. Okay, so I just wanted to go over that. So back to what we know. It also wanted us to find out how much water was left over. This is what we use. This is what they have. So we are basically showing 4 minus 2 1/4. Well, when I write this going vertically, not horizontally, we're going to see that I need to trade first. I don't have enough to get there. The other way you can do it is you can count up if you're not comfortable with the trading. If we're trading, we're taking away a whole, so that 4 becomes a 3. So then that whole magically comes over here, and we're going to decompose it into a fraction, and it's going to be 4/4. So 4 minus 1, so all we do is look at the numerator. Our denominator is going to, that's right, stay the same. So 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. This is what we have left over. So is there enough for everyone to do a second batch? What do we need to make a batch? 2 1/4. So which number is bigger? Right. So 2 1/4 is what they need. 1 3/4 is what they have. So that means this is not enough. So the answer is a big N-O. And how much water do they have left over? We'll just put our answer there. This is our work. All right. Now, the social studies team, they have a 1/2 gallon of glue. Will there be enough glue? So I have to go back to what I know. I know that there are 3/4 cup of glue per person, and there's 9 members. So I can do repeat addition. I can draw a picture. I can do multiplication, just like I wrote up here. I can also draw fraction circles. I'm going to try the multiplication this time because I think it's the quickest and the easiest one. So when I go back, what did we just learn in the last video? As always, our denominator not changing. The only thing that's changing is the number of fourths. So it's still going to be how many fourths? So 3 times 9 means 27/4. How do I split that up into a smaller number? So we've learned so far how to do like minus 4/4 like that, but you can also say 4 times what gets me to 27 without going over. A division problem. So we can set it up just like this. The numerator goes in the middle, and we're dividing it by the denominator. So 4 can go into 27. Let's see, if we did 6 times, can we get there without going over? Yeah, because 4 times 6 is 24. We have 3 left over. Is that smaller than that? Absolutely. So our final answer is 6. Now we just started talking about working with remainders. So when we have something left over, we can write it as remainder 3, but we're dealing with fractions. So all of a sudden, this remainder becomes our new numerator, and our denominator stays the same. So 27/4 is the same thing as saying 6 3/4. You might have better luck drawing a picture or doing fraction circles to be able to get to that answer if the division. But when we left school, you guys were all doing a pretty good job with division. Matter of fact, tomorrow I'm going to just post some math box problems, and we'll do a division game. Do I forget what it's called, division dash or divide and conquer, whatever it is. You guys played it before we left. All right, so here's our final answer is 6 3/4. Boom. So between what two numbers, two whole numbers, does it fall? Here we go. The first number is always going to be the number that's in the improper fraction, or mixed number. Not improper. Sorry, I said that wrong. Mixed number. So here's my 6. What's the next whole number? It is, hopefully you said it, and it's going to be in between those two. Do we have enough to make another batch? Do we have enough to make another batch? Well, you need 6 3/4. And we're, half gallon. I was like, what are we starting with? So half a gallon. So that means we're dividing our pitcher in half. So here's half a gallon. How many cups? Yes, cups. How many cups are in half a gallon? That means we have to count up 2 of the quarts, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 cups minus 6 3/4. Okay, so remember, you're going to write it vertically. We're going to borrow from our neighbor, and then that comes over here. We're not changing it from fourths, but 4/4 is that whole that we took away. So 4 minus 3 is 1/4. 7 minus 6 is 1. Do we have enough? Absolutely not. How many could actually make it again? So 1 kid is 3/4. And if I added another 3/4 to that, that would be 6/4. That's too high. So that means only one more student. I'm sorry, I'm coughing. I'm losing my voice. It's just my allergies, by the way. Allergic to maple trees. So there are 2 math journal pages posted next for your last part of today's math lesson. I know this was a long lesson compared to what we've been doing last week. I just wanted to kind of keep you guys engaged and still learning, still getting you ready for 5th grade, okay? If you have any questions, you don't know why you got something wrong, you can just post something on the thread below this, and either myself or one of your classmates might be able to help you out. We can help each other out, okay? All right, good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.